It's likely that Yelena Belova will soon replace Natasha Romanoff as the new Black Widow in the MCU. But could she actually become the evil Red Widow instead? While Yelena did replace Nat as Black Widow on one occasion in the comics, Florence Pugh did say back in 2019 that the movie, quote, certainly didn't feel like a passing of the torch kind of film when we were making it. And in addition to a recent comment from David Harbour, we think Marvel may have another character in mind for Yelena. Привет, comrades, and welcome to Screen Rant. I'm Greg Elliott, and here's our theory that the MCU's Black Widow replacement is actually the Red Widow.
Okay, you got a plan, or shall I just stay duck and cover?
My plan was to drive us away.
Well, your plan sucks.
In the comics, the Red Widow was one of the most dangerous products of the Red Room Academy, and she's so twisted that she even gives Count Dracula the heebie-jeebies. She doesn't have any superpowers, but she's a master of combat and can go toe-to-toe against many of the Avengers. When Russia decided to relaunch the Winter Guard, their version of the Avengers, Red Widow became a key member of the team. She proved herself to be more formidable than most of them though, and was the last one standing when they were attacked by Dracula's army of the unliving. No small feat considering she, again, doesn't have any powers.
Still fits.
And the Winter Guard may be coming to the MCU. Obviously, David Harbour is confirmed to be appearing as Red Guardian, Russia's answer to Captain America. But in a recent Instagram post, Harbour said, Ursa, Yelena, Nat CD, Sputnik, I, and all the rest of the Winter Guard look forward to sharing popcorn and a big old screen with you on July 9th, directly referring to a number of other members from the team. Ursa Major is a mutant that can turn into a giant bear, CD or Crimson Dynamo is basically Russian Iron Man, and Sputnik is their version of Vision. So by lumping Yelena in with the rest of the Russian Avengers, this might mean that she doesn't become the Black Widow at all, but will be transformed into the MCU's Red Widow instead, and quite possibly against her will. Shots from the trailer may be showing Yelena being captured and experimented on, which would actually make a little bit of sense as far as Natasha's endgame story is concerned. Nat might have thought that Yelena was dead, and after losing her old family, this would have tied even further into her desire to do right by her new one.
I used to have nothing. And then I got this job, this family, and I was better because of it.
And if this is indeed the case, it would position Yelena Belova in a unique place for the MCU going forward. Rather than becoming the next Black Widow, she could become a larger threat as the leader of a group of anti-Avengers. This could easily tie into her appearance in Hawkeye if she's hunting Clint or Kate Bishop or Echo, but there's also no reason that the Red Widow thing couldn't just be temporary as part of an arc that does see her eventually take over for Natasha. Clint would definitely want to help out anybody important to Nat, and we're sure that, Bucky would feel strongly about lending a metal hand to anybody who's gone through some brainwashing like him. David Harbour's Instagram post has really got our minds running, and Black Widow might very well end up being more than just some backstory for a dead character, and could have much larger ramifications on the history of the MCU and the rest of Phase 4. And we'll be sure to keep you posted as we find out more, so keep coming back to Screen Rant to stay up to speed on all things Marvel. I'm Greg Elliott, thank you for watching, and das vidanya.